안녕하세요. Let's talk about a question word, 어떤. It follows a single pattern, 어떤 plus noun or dependent noun. In this case, 어떤 serves as an adnominal. It's used in three meanings, but today let's explore the two meanings that are used most frequently. First, what kind of? The most common meaning is used as what kind of. So, 어떤 is asking something or someone's specific characteristic, nature, feature, property, content, or state. For example, have you watched the movie Joker? Joker는 어떤 사람이에요? What kind of person is Joker? Joker는 어떤 사람이에요? When you ask me this question, I can answer like this. Joker is a complex character. He is depicted as a mentally unstable and marginalized individual who transforms into the iconic villain. Now let's find out through conversation. 어떤 음악 좋아해요? What kind of music do you like? When you ask this question, people usually mention the genre of music. 클래식 좋아해요. I like classical music. Or hard rock 좋아해요. K-pop 좋아해요. 어떤 음악 좋아해요? 클래식 좋아해요. 어떤 색 좋아해요? 밝은 색 좋아해요. You could also answer with terms like 어두운 색, 따뜻한 색, or 파스텔 색. 어떤 색 좋아해요? 밝은 색 좋아해요. 어떤 사람 좋아해요? What kind of people do you like? 착한 사람 좋아해요. I like good-hearted people. 어떤 사람 좋아해요? 착한 사람 좋아해요. You could respond to this question with adjectives such as 성실한 사람, sincere people, or 재미있는 사람, people who have a good sense of humor. And also you could respond with the verbs such as 저를 좋아하는 사람, people who likes me, or 약속을 지키는 사람, people who keeps promises. 어떤 사람 좋아해요? 착한 사람 좋아해요. 어떤 versus 무슨. Let's look at some examples that clearly show the difference. If I ask you, 무슨 음식 좋아해요? What food do you like? You should answer the name of the food, such as 김밥 or 비빔밥, since the question is about the object you like. 무슨 음식 좋아해요? 김밥 좋아해요. And if I ask you, 어떤 음식 좋아해요? What kind of food do you like? You should answer 매운 음식 or 단 음식, because it's a question about the characteristics of the food. 어떤 음식 좋아해요? 매운 음식 좋아해요. 무슨 영화 좋아해요? What movie do you like? 잠 좋아해요. I like sleep. 어떤 영화예요? What kind of movie is it? 미스터리 영화예요. It's a mystery movie. 무슨 영화 좋아해요? 잠 좋아해요. 어떤 영화예요? 미스터리 영화예요. However, as I said last class, you cannot use 무슨 when referring to 사람, people. Take a look at these sentences. 무슨 사람 좋아해요? 무슨 아빠 되고 싶어요? These questions don't make any sense because 무슨 should be followed by a noun of which there are unlimited options within its category. But 사람 has only one option, Homo sapiens, in that category. So you should ask like this. 어떤 사람 좋아해요? What kind of people do you like? 어떤 사람 좋아해요? Or 어떤 아빠 되고 싶어요? What kind of father do you want to be? 어떤 아빠 되고 싶어요? Second, which. 어떤 is also used when asking about a specific object or person among several given options. I mean limited options. So it corresponds to which in English. For example, assuming you are looking for a house and have visited 5 places, the agent might ask you the following. 어떤 집이 마음에 들어요? Which house do you like? The idiomatic phrase 마음에 들다 means to like. 어떤 집이 마음에 들어요? And let's say you visit a Korean traditional tea house. You ask me while looking at the menu. 어떤 차가 맛있어요? Which tea is good? Then I will recommend one of them. 수정과가 맛있어요. 어떤 차가 맛있어요? 수정과가 맛있어요. 어떤 plus dependent noun. Now let's talk about the pattern 어떤 plus dependent noun. The most representative dependent noun is 것 that corresponds to thing or one in English. And 거 is an informal form in spoken language. When adding the object particle 을, it can be shortened to 걸. And with the subject particle 이, it can be 게. For example, 어떤 스타일을 좋아해요? It's going to be 어떤 걸 좋아해요? And 어떤 스타일이 예뻐요? It's going to be 어떤 게 예뻐요? 어떤 걸 좋아해요? 어떤 게 예뻐요? When you are choosing a tie, you can ask your father, 어떤 넥타이가 더 나아요? Which tie is better? Or 어떤 게 더 나아요? Which one is better? Father would respond, 파란 거, the blue one. 어떤 게 더 나아요? 파란 거. You are asking your mom if you can borrow her shoes. Can I borrow your shoes, mom? She might respond like this. 어떤 거? Which one? 어떤 거? And then you respond, 빨간 거요. The red one. 빨간 거요. 어떤 거? 빨간 거요. Lastly, take a look at this sentence. When there are several sets of clothes, you can ask your mother, 어떤 옷이 마음에 들어요? Or 어떤 게 마음에 들어요? In this case, you can also use the question word 어느. When 어떤 is used in the sense of which, it's interchangeable with the 어느. You will learn more about it in the next class, so don't miss it. 다음 시간에 만나요.